Olá, bom dia, boa tarde, bem-vindo de novo com o Horizon. Espero que a microfone hoje tô com um microfone diferente. E vamos ver como que tá. Ai, que tanto tempo que eu não joguei, agora parece que não sei mais o que fazer. Mas sempre eu falo isso, faz tanto tempo que eu não joguei, faz tanto tempo. Real, é, é muito complicado agora achar um tempo, mas eu tô tentando. Olha só a gravação, se tá pegando o microfone e tudo, e já já vamos voltar para o jogo. Opa, dá pra escutar então, tá, beleza. Só um momentinho. Ok. Aquela uma pessoazinha sou eu que verificou. Pois é, ultimamente a gente entrou lá dentro da mãe de todos. Recebemos um recado da Gaia que, pelo que eu entendi, que o rei diz qualquer forma que você quer chamar ele, é um vírus, a gente tem que destruir. Ele quer destruição do mundo, então é o que é o recado que eu peguei, né? Não entendi 100% correto, posso estar errada. E eu quis ir no acampamento dos bandidos que tem aqui, mas como acho, aparentemente para arma não, para arsenal antigo falta uma bateria e essa bateria ela está nessa missão do Gala Prime. E o Gala Prime aqui? Será? Acho que é sim. Mas não tenho nenhuma fogueira por perto. A mais próxima é essa ou essa. E eu acho que ainda essa é mais perto. Eu posso estar péssima hoje no jogo, que, como eu falo, é muito tempo. Mas agora eu entrei de férias, espero que vou ter mais tempo para jogar. E tô com uma ideia que eu vou editar uns vídeos para Instagram, que eu vou fazer várias outras séries, que não seja só o Horizon. Mesmo que eu tô com aquele plano de platinar ele, a gente platinou ele no tempo livre com meu marido na outra conta, né? A parte Zero Dawn. E eu quero fazer aqui também para ter essa experiência. O problemático de tudo seria as provas de caça, porque eu não tô eu, essa eu consigo fazer não sei como se chama o ouro em português, vou ver já já. Sou ardente. O sou ardente eu consigo nessa mais difícil, mas nas outras é complicado mesmo. Temos que também um dia aí matar derrubar esses bonecos de cortadores que a gente tem 13 e parece que precisa 23 para tá no máximo, para tá. É um objetivo da platina também. Então vamos para esta fogueira. Espero que fique mais próximo. vai dar um caminho. Mas vamos chamar uma montaria. Au! Gritou no meu ouvido. Acho que eu vou abaixar um pouco aqui o som. Ah, isso nesse fone é bom. E tem como eu abaixar rapidinho o som. E vamos marcar primeiro mais ou menos aqui. Pra ter uma noção pra onde ir. Ui! Oh! Eita, aqui tem de tudo. Pisoteador. Como que a gente passa por isso? Calma, calma. Calma aí, pessoal. Eu não preciso lutar agora, eu acho. Ou preciso? É, acho que eu vou precisar. Desculpa pelo tossido. É que eu tô com garganta seca, acho que eu vou tomar uma água. Ok. Espero que não deu pra escutar aqui os golinhos, porque o microfone tá bem pertinho da boca. Ei, cadê vamos ter que correr ao lado deles, passar um caminho mais. É esse caminho aí mesmo. Pisamos em alguma vida selvagem. Tá, sei que vocês estão zangados, mas eu tô indo embora já. Calma. Calma. Descobri fogueira? Eu nem sabia que tinha aqui fogueira pra descobrir. Mas tá marcado mais pra lá. Ui. Lá se vem outros zanguchos. Pera aí, que isso? É o tirânico, é? Ok. Agora mais pra cima. É, tá mais pra lá. Oi. O som desse bicho quando ele sobe na montanha me perturba demais. Ups. Acho que estamos se achegando e não sei se isso é tão fácil como... A musiquinha já fica meio preocupante. Tem outra fogueira que a gente não soube de existência dela. Essa caixa tá aqui por algum motivo. Acho que a gente vai ter que subir por aqui, né?
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Por que você não quer... Oh. Tô um pouco indo às cegas. Ui.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Como que você tá vendo isso? Eu não tô vendo ninguém. Só tô vendo um ar de luz aqui. E corpo de vigia morto. Vou logo fazer mais bomba. Oh, não tem? Ups. Mas eu tinha algumas flamas, eu não sei aonde. É vela? Não. Tem uma aqui. Eita. Pobreza. Não tenho pra fazer. Não tenho as flamas. Só tenho essas bombas. Complicado. E aqui são as bombas que eu vejo de ardiloso, né? Esse vigia vai ter que ser matado. Alguém tá me percebendo já. É o ardiloso, é? Ah, então aqui são dois ardilosos. Não tem como, eu vou ter que enfrentar eles. Eu queria fugir por aqui, só matar o vigia de olho vermelho e subir. Mas ele tá me vendo. Se eu vou sair, ó, tá se alertando. Se eu vou aqui, o outro se alerta. Não vai sair sim.
It's up.
Au! Quem chegou? Cadê o outro? Agora a outra flecha. Ah, ele tá ainda com isso? Oi! Eita, minha mira foi desencontrada. Dá pra fazer um crítico? Ah! Ok. Por enquanto, espero que...
Can't carry more.
Alguém quer me dar umas flaminhas? Eu agradeço. Por enquanto vou levar tudo, porque tem uns equipamentos. Falei meio que sem cuidado. Uns equipamentos da sombra que eu preciso ainda comprar. E eu não sei. Ué. Agora eu não vou chamar ninguém, então posso passar por perto. Acho que lente não. Lente eu duvido. E se for, é uma coisa fácil de se encontrar depois. Ok. Ups, pega-se. Apegue-se, menina. E cuidado, que a gente pode cair aqui muito. E morrer logo. Depois eu vou ver como... Ops. Você voltou? Não, não é pra subir. Depois da gravação eu vou ver como ficou.
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Falquino, devastador, fogueira, corpo de alguma coisa. Ah não, é caixa de vigia de olho vermelho. É, Falquino, cadê o coisa de fogo? Ah, é, tá aqui. Ah, tem 2 falquinos.
Let's get this over with.
Ups, vem. Eita! Vamos pular, pular. Eita, tem uma arminha deles. Vou pegar. Eu não sei se eles vão deixar a gente jogar. Eita, tem outro. Calma, calma. Ai, ai, ai. Eu não pensei que você tá desse lado. Eu só preciso eliminar esse vigia aqui, ele vai me dar problema na luta. Calma, calma, calma. Cadê aquela arma pesada? Pega. Será que ela tem ainda munição? Ops. Soltei. Ok, agora vai ser mais leve. É agora de fogo. Pra Falquinho. Ainda lembro de alguma coisa daqui. Queima. Agora que eu coloquei um pouco mais de fogo, acho que umas bobinas, ele queima mais rápido. Ok. Tá ficando escurinho. Cacos, vela. Eu tô procurando esses corpos. Vou demorar um pouco porque preciso dessas velas. Se tiver alguma vela. Essas tranças. Aí tem uma vela. Ah não, é flama que eu preciso. Flama. Eu sempre confundo essas duas coisas. Ok. Aqui peguei, né? Peguei. Outro. Parece criança chorando. Mas é o vento. Vamos lá. Eu tenho que coletar um pouco porque essas coisas que sempre faltam. Porra! Me espantou esse javali. Ah, tem aqui uma vantagem. Tem como a gente pegar? É, tem que subir pra lá. Era bom pegar ela. Mas onde que a pega-se aqui? tá escuro. Não dá pra ver tudo.
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
Nada. Deixa eu olhar de longe. De longe parece que tem um ponto de apoio aqui, mas... Opa! Queria pegar a vantagem. Ups. Ok. Será que a gente vai precisar de outra traje? Pra lutar com ele mais efetivo. Sabe, tempestade. Ataques de choque. Então melhor seria essa. Vamos ver se protege mais. E acho que é... As armas a gente tem corretas. Mas espera aí.
I'm almost there.
Correct.
Não dá. Calma, calma. Tem uma pequena dificuldade dele pegar. Cadê? Opa. Opa! Agora, prende. Vamos prender. Ah. Desce. Ah, tá um pouco preso. Agora. Calma, ele vai se soltando. Agora, mais. Tirar mais componente. Três. Carreguei mais um pouco. O que caiu aqui? Esfriável. Vou olhar se eu tenho algum recurso. Ó, essas tranças. É melhor eu pegar essa resfriado, que é um componente necessário. Ok, agora eu posso subir lá pra pegar essa vantagem ainda. Pra gente não precisar voltar mais. Só que agora eu não sei qual é o ponto de apoio aqui. Oi. Ah, temos. Ups, 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 volta. Não. É por aqui mesmo? Não é pra lá? Oi. Vamos ver como esse local parecia. King's Peak. É, mas... Ah,
About to
aqui.
shitstorm tour, day 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now. Why would that be?
Por favor, me dizem que aqui... Não. Não tem. Pensei que fosse uma flaminha pra mim. Opa! Agora o que é mais efetivo do jogo. Efetivo, que dá mais efeito visual. Vou mudar desse traje logo. De volta para aquele que tem todas as proteções.
You're bound soon enough. Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Agora eu tenho que ser um pouco cuidadosa para não perder esse negócio de...
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
As... baterias, né? Eu quis dizer baterias, mas eu não tava com certeza qual era o nome correto.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
É pra subir. Ah. Não, não é aqui. Eu sei que tem algum esconderijo ao lado, mas não sei se é vindo pra cá. Mas aí eu posso cair e morrer. Se não, eu volto.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Ah, então não
It's
quero falar.
time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you. Yes?
I need to get going.
Ok, espero que não esteja aqui.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Não tem como pegar galos? Pera aí. O que a gente pode vender? Corruptor. Britadeira.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
Mind your footing.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Olha, chão de glitter. Opa, acho que vai estar aqui. Eita, poxa. Acho que isso vai estar aqui. Vamos tentar? É, achamos.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Yeah. O problema é como que a gente sobe de volta. Ah, aqui. Ah, nem era pra gente subir de volta, então?
Guess that's my way across.
Acho que eu posso perder alguns pontos de acesso aqui. Posso não pegar todos.
Don't think, Aloy. Just do it.
I could dissect better myself.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Tá, e agora? Agora pra onde? A gente tá indo errado, não? Era pra ter subido ou ter descido? Porque eu já tô confusa. Era pra ter subido. Descer sem sentido.
Glad that's over.
Ups, quase. Ups. Eu errei de botão, desculpa. Ah, não, é do outro lado. Oh, calma. pra subir agora?
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way. Elysium or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet. A barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well... He died alone, and I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's logs are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha... If things had gone differently.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Eu tô aqui girando pra ver se não tem nada escondido, mas... Ok.
What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Ela se sacrificou, simplesmente.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Look,
Oops,
Liz,
desculpa.
You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You, you got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Será onde estão outros pontos?
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Ant.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard flying. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
Ops, desculpa.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Cadê o... Ah, tá aqui o ponto. Ah.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain Atmosphere.
O cabo é muito louco. Matou todo mundo.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This is...
É, isso é tudo que ele acabou de dizer. Maldito.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated. Turned to dust. Scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Eita! Tava pensando que é outra coisa.
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Oops.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding, keep holding.
Como é que pula? Pra onde que se apoia? Oh não. Caí de tudo. Vai lá.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now, why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location. The surrounding geography. Who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helios was there as well.
Rachou.
And so the eclipse was born. anything to win back Holy Meridian.
Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Você é um grande manipulador. Tem algo que você não faria em troca de conhecimento. Você fez o que podia para se redimir dos seus erros. Ops. Uau! Você fez o que podia para se redimir dos seus erros. Primeiro é meio que acusativo. Acusação. É, soa muito julgamento. E o outro que ele tá tentando, né, mudar. A gente seja mais bruto ou seja mais dócil? Eu acho que vou ser bruta mesmo. Ou não? Não, eu sei que o que eu faria foi isso, mas eu acredito que posso perder algum item que ele pode me dar se eu ficar de mal com ele. Então, apesar dele ser manipulador, eu vou nessa. Desculpa, eu queria muito falar isso aí, mas eu tô com medo de perder algum item que vai ser necessário na batalha final.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's
pro
so much
churrasco.
more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
Isso é que lute.
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Claro, vai embora. Deixa tudo comigo. Oi. Cadê? Cadê o item que ele me deu? Ele não me deu? Eita, ele não me deu. Eu tava pensando que ele me deu. Uma lança.
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of
Ah, tá
great
aqui.
machine is this? I've never seen such a thing.
Stay your ground, Karja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine.
Define timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctum's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan frame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you
É,
of
tudo
the
que ele
rule.
falou mais ou menos tá nesses gravados.
Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day.
He was never one of us. It will be done.
É, isso aqui não era que ele falou que o Hillis tentou matar ele? Ou não prestei atenção, ou não sei. Vamos lá. Lá vamos nós. Ok, a sombra iminente é o quest final, então vamos para a missão Arsenal Antigo. Onde era? Era nesse abrigo? Eita, eu vou espirrar. Quase. Agora vamos ter uma melhor lança mais poderosa e uma arma mais poderosa. Eita, se bem que eu esqueci esses códigos do relógio. Eita.
Forget the cold. Think of the sun on your skin.
Opa. Abriu o diário. É, mas acho que aqui não é tão importante. Agora aqui, peraí. Não, 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 não. Opa. Aí, porque eu sempre caio nessa. Porque a gente já pegou essa florzinha. que entrava pra lá? Peraí, deixa eu voltar. Assim que entra, não. Tá algo estranho aí.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
É colocar... O que a gente vende pra ter isso aí? Sério? Ah, ok.
Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code.
Não, volta. Não é isso? Eu vou pesquisar porque eu não... Oh, peraí. Deixa eu ver. Ela não sabe me dizer nada. Eu tava querendo... Mas peraí. Talvez eu chegue nisso. Não, acho que não. Acho que vai ser complicado. Eita, eu tava... Esses 2 primeiros eu fiz bem. Agora o outro... Eu tinha uma vez também, mas mudei de cima pra baixo. E esses... Foi, tava quase certo. Só que não. Não? Ah, não. Eu tô viajando. A direita, a esquerda, acima. Direita, esquerda, contrário.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside. All right. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Obtemos, recebemos. Caixa do traje tecelã escudeira. Novo troféuzinho. Agora estamos brilhosos. Todo brilhoso. Então, campos de caça. Por enquanto vamos aqui. E eu vou fazer uma pequena pause. Hoje fomos por Gaia Prime. Recebemos nova lança, novo equipamento. Que a vida não cai tão rápido. Então vamos usar menos recursos. Vai ser muito útil na batalha final. Na próxima... Daqui a pouco, talvez, não sei. Acho que daqui a pouco vou tentar algumas provas de caça. Vou querer... Não sei se hoje vou buscar esses itens especiais. Eu tava na mente que eu já busquei essa vantagem aqui lá de cima. Será se não salvou? Se eu morri, não salvou, sei lá. Eu tava pensando que bastante disso eu já tinha... que eu já peguei bastante, mas aparentemente não. Mas vamos até o campo de caça e vamos para esse acampamento de bandido e descobrir aqui essa área desse povoadozinho. Muito obrigada por ter assistido e vamos se ver na próxima. Tchau, tchau!